All right, good morning, everybody. Today is May
12.
12th. I just went over this, and it's episode number 43. We would like to thank all new and returning viewers. It really helps getting the thumbs up. So thanks for all those who have been doing that lately and subscribing. We really appreciate that. We have grown a lot. Um, it's okay. And I am Nicci, coming to you from Berlin, Wisconsin. Um, where you can find me on Ravelry. I'm Nicci with two C's, 52879. I will put that down below as well. You can find our podcast group over on Ravelry as Knickknack Knits podcast. You can email us at knickknacknits2018@gmail.com. And you can find me on Instagram as Knickknack Knits. And then you can shop at my shop on Shopify, which is knickknacknitsco.myshopify.com, and all of that will be down below.
Yes. Good morning. I am Heather. I'm coming to you from Southern California. You can find me on Instagram as M&E Mama and on Ravelry as E&M Mama. And that's it. I don't have it.
And you can find us on Facebook as Knickknack Knits.
Yeah. We do have a Facebook group, Knickknack Knits.
Correct. So
yes.
I think that's all the places.
I think so.
And so we'll jump right into admin because we have some KALs going on.
Yep.
I'm going to talk about the April Sakatumi thread. I closed that and we drew a winner right before we started this. And random number was number 3, which was a Magpie Knits, and that is Agatha. So if you reach out to me on Ravelry or Instagram, let me know what pattern you'd like for $7 or under, and we'll get that out to you. And here's the sock.
Oh, those are cute. I saw those on Instagram too.
So yeah,
I really like that yarn.
and then I did put up the new Sakatumi, which is for May. So the hashtag for that, I even wrote it down, guys. I'm well prepared today. Is Sakatumi NNK May 21. And again, I will flash that on the screen here.
Yeah.
So I will let Heather take off.
Our other two KALs, excuse me, the other two KALs we have going on are our year-long KALs, the designer along and the sweater along. Both of those, and for this quarter, will end the end of June, and we'll draw prizes beginning of July. Yeah, so all of the details. So it's Nina Phillip Knitting Expat for our designer along. Any of her patterns qualify. Most of her patterns can even be double dipped into our socks or our sweater. And then our sweater along is any sweater. It could be knit, crocheted. I think that's pretty much it. That's all you could do. But knit or crocheted.
You could weave one, I guess.
I guess you could. There's no real rules and requirements. It's just make a sweater and have it be
any size.
Yeah, any size. It has to fit a human being. Those are the only
no
requirements. No, those are the only requirements we have. And then, like I said, that ends the end of June. Words today will be interesting for me.
So that is all our admin. I guess we can jump into FOs, which I have none.
I have none.
So April was
shocker
for us. And then, do you have any hose?
No.
Okay. I'm considering these hose, but they're not our normal. Like a half finished object is normally a sock. I went back and did some of the squares for the Granny's Club that we were doing with around the table.
Yeah.
So I don't even know the names of these. I will put pictures up as I show these. Yeah, but I got 4 more done. I know it's really hard to see, especially being the black yarn.
That's really
All
pretty.
these I made out of Scheepjes Color Crafter, and I will be joining them with that as well. In Acquisitions, I bought it and it just came in, but I'm gonna join them with the gray that we both are using for our Stephen West Starflanket.
Oh, cool. I like that gray.
So that's what I'm gonna join those with.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think.
my other half-finished object, you guys had seen the back of Grandma's cardigan for Mother's Day that I was supposed to have done. So there's the back. I now have a left and a right front. And it looks really goofy with this piece here because that goes around the back of the neck. So there's that one. Oh, on the other hand too. And then this one. So all I have left to do is the 2 sleeves and then to match stitch it all together. There's no buttons or anything on this one.
No?
No. So almost done. It'll probably be an FO next time.
Yeah, for sure.
I planned on it being an FO for this time, but life happens.
Yeah.
So we'll take a brief pause and come back with our whips. Okay, everybody, and we are back with whips. I'm gonna start us out with my first 2, and then we will go back and forth for a few. I can't remember where I was. Me and Heather were just talking about this on my Starflanket. I think I was where I just joined and picked up all around, but I now have 3 of the stripes on, so all 4 colors are in there now.
I really like
kind of like a big bowl right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna move that stitch marker up quick before I go into my next one. I'm enjoying this knit, but I think I'm 100% not gonna do the brioche.
No?
No. So the other night when I couldn't sleep with everything going on, I was going through just the Starflanket hashtag, and all of them that I really, really liked were the garter versions. So I think that I'm just gonna stick with the garter.
Yeah, and I haven't looked at I've seen other projects, but just from our group, you know?
Okay.
So I haven't
hard looked at it yet.
I haven't looked at other people's to see what they've done, but.
And then my next project is my Jigshawl. And I put on again the markers on the ones I added since we podcasted last. So I added this rectangular one. Then I added this red one. What's that one? And this guy over here. Where's the other one? Oh. So this big one. And then this long one here. So this thing is very hard to show right now. I just finished. So, oh my goodness, this is the first half of the triangle. I just finished the parts that I showed you here, down to here is the tip of the bottom of the triangle. Now I have to just build. I think I have 6 more sections because it's 22 sections altogether. So
Yeah.
So since last time I actually added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm moving right along.
Yeah.
I think I can move so fast on it because it's not the same colors. Like you do a little section and then you go.
What yarn are you using?
These were all so I'm holding it with that great big cone.
Oh yeah.
And then I have I had minis from Arkansas Yarn Co.'s two of my advent calendars.
Okay.
I just picked out the ones that I really liked with the gray.
Yeah.
Because I'd already used some of my minis. And then I did buy a skein of gray from her to just do. I have to pick up all the way around this thing. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
I have to pick up all the way around it. And I think it's like something, I want to say it was like something like 700 or 800 stitches. And then I have to do the famous I-cord bind off. Once I pick them all up.
No. Sorry. No. No, ma'am. That's not happening. No, that's just not happening.
Now it's on you.
Okay. So these, I'll just talk about my socks because they're in my hand. Sorry. My throat is... Let me take a drink. Hector made me coffee before he left, so that was good. So I cast these on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to our viewers that are mothers. I cast these on Mother's Day, and this is Hermione Granger from Noght Owl Fibers. I'm using 9-inch circular needles. I did not do contrasty color. I'm not going to. I'm just going to go with it. And I really like it. I really have missed my 9-inch circulars. I need to pull my socks out that have 9-inch circulars on them, but I totally goofed, so I brought out, so March, for me, my March's color was Albus Dumbledore, which I still have the needle on the needles. I know, don't come for me. And then April is supposed to be Ron.
Yep.
May is supposed to be Hermione. So I took out Ron and Hermione, and I put them on the table, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get my Swift and ball winder out and cake these up and start them at the same time. Well, I caked up Hermione and started that. Like, I was like, I'm just going to start the cuff. And then I didn't do Ron. Ron's still sitting on the hutch.
Poor Ron.
Like a rejected stepchild. So anyway, I'm doing this. It's fun. I don't know. I like it. This is like I said, it's my Mother's Day cast on.
It brought you joy. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I was knitting these and watching movies with my family on Sunday. We watched like all the Hunger Games movies.
Oh, nice.
Which was a very celebratory Mother's Day movie, but whatever. It is what it is.
So my next project is a new cast on. Heather hasn't even seen it. My next two, I should say. Heather hasn't seen.
That's because I've been a horrible friend and not talking to her.
So a group of us from around the table, Yarn, was in the cast on the Fantastitch. Because that's what Jack wanted to do next, and I love my Fantastitch. Grandma's always showing me to steal it. I was like, I'll just make a second one. That way she can use one of them. But while they're making it, I'm gonna look through his patterns and find one that's kind of like that I could change yarns a lot, because that's what I like to do. So I find the Stripified. So everybody casts on the Stripified machine instead of the Fantastitch. So when I casted it on, I put in a marker.
Oh, wow.
And I'm loving how this is turning out. One of our friends, Kim, will tell you that I'm making this for her, because these are her colors.
Oh, yeah. Well, she says everything's for her.
And look, I did brioche. Heather, I did brioche.
That looks good.
And it looks okay on both sides.
Oh my gosh, it looks good.
Thank you. I was excited. So, I'm in the seed stitch. of heck part right now.
I don't like seed stitch.
I have 8 more rows to do of it. So
It's still small. Well, it's still relatively small.
for Steven, it's relatively small.
Yeah. For Steven, it's still small.
And for Steven's, because like this one is 10 skeins of yarn. Now, granted, you only need 2 full, and the rest you can have under 50 grams.
10 skeins of yarn?
Yes, technically. But like I said, you can have half skeins, scraps. So it's a good way to use up scraps. I, of course, went diving and I took out 10 of my own skeins. But I decided to get I got these little totes for 99 cents at Walmart. And I just put everything in a ball bag. And I've gone to using my jewelry tags and putting in color 3 or, C. So I can figure it out. And I can never take a Steven West with me knit like out places. So it doesn't have to live in a great big bag because I can't normally do those while I'm talking to people. I just can't. So my other one that I casted on was the Fantastitch because it was supposed to be one section of either one of these shawls, so I could do both of them in tandem. It was supposed to be one section every 2 weeks. I'm on section 8 on that one. I'm on section 3. Or just finished section 3 episode. It was the cast on, and then there's you can't even tell the color here, but there's 2 rows right here of another, and then the ribbon.
Oh, that's 3 colors?
Yeah. Yep. This pink right here by my fingers, that's the second color. So.
Okay.
And again, it's living in another tote because this one is 7. I took out 17 skeins out of my stash, which also prompted me to reorganize yarn again.
Oh, jeez.
Now it's on you.
Okay. I guess I'll go with I'm using the blanket to cover up with, so I'm not ready to move that yet. The fan's on and cold. So here are my marked socks.
They're still so pretty. Like, I know I used mine with another color, so you didn't get to see the stripes as well as you do on yours.
I said I was going to do them 2 at a time so it would go faster. No, ma'am.
You're over that?
I'm over it. I'm so far over it. So I have it marked that I have 40 rows to here. I have done this much. I think this is where it was the green marker. I don't know if you can tell it's green. That's where I was last podcast. So I have gotten some work done on, and I have to keep reminding myself, whatever I do on one, I've done it twice. So like, I've done this much, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 stripes roughly.
Which so I've done about 30 rows.
Yeah, so basically I've done 13 stripes in 2 weeks, which I mean, that's the part that's like I'm struggling to remind myself, like, yes, it looks like little progress. Like, this looks like way more progress to me.
But that's how much you did.
But this is only one, you know what I mean? Like,
that's almost what you did on 2.
Yeah. So that's what I have to, I just have to keep reminding myself that. And
it's not a race. You're not racing yourself. You're not racing anybody. It's just whatever brings you joy.
Yeah, that's true too. But I mean, I don't know. I set this goal for myself, and I feel like I've failed, and it's only the 5th month of the year. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
I do.
These are still like socks number 3.
Yeah, I mean, I did 2 to 3 pairs every month since January. April, I did 1. In May, I haven't casted on mine.
Yeah.
I'm doing the sock club with Around the Table on Mondays. And it's the Rainbow Connection that I really loved. And I'm going to cast them on. but I still have like no desire right now to knit socks. I just want to knit on all my Steven shawls.
Yeah, and like you said, whatever's bringing you joy. I actually really want to do those Rainbow Connections socks.
Should do them with
I
us.
said slips or not slips. What
We
is
only
it?
started them on Monday, and I haven't even started them. So you have plenty of time to jump on with us.
You know those socks that like you use 2 different colors and they're like.
Yeah. The wave or something. I just put it in my library.
It's like slip surfers or something like that?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know.
I
think that would be cool, to do like a Ron and Hermione. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Or if like.
With leftovers even.
Yeah.
So my next cast on was because we're doing the Tank T Summer Top KAL. Well, I'm not doing the KAL, but our sweater KAL. So it counts for that and theirs. Around the table is doing the sweaters. And so I cast it on. Rippled Camisole by Jessie and Mead. And this is all I got on. This is yarn that was dyed by my business partner Lisa. So
I really like that blue.
I'm alternating every other row, but I don't know. Like when I took pictures of it, you can't really tell that they're off of each other at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I just felt I should better be safe than sorry. And our friend Stephanie cast on this one. So I wanted to join her. I wanted to join her on her sweater because I thought it was really cute.
I know I still have to figure out what I'm going to do for mine.
I still plan on casting on the Rocket Tee because that was what I had for one of my goals for this year, for this quarter. But I took out 2 sweaters because I just fell out of love with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going to make it out of. But I haven't started that yet.
What weight of yarn is the Rocket Tee?
Fingering. It's supposed to be fingering with a mohair, but I'm doing fingering and fingering.
Oh, so could I use my orange?
I would think so. Just gotta check gauge. And then my last one to talk about was the one that I forgot to bring over last time to show you guys. My Temperance. So I was down here, this Arkansas stitch marker, and I got up to the garter holes, and I just misplaced this bag for quite some time. It took me about 5-10 minutes before we started podcasting to find it.
What was that again? I'm sorry.
The Temperance.
Temperance.
It was the Malabrigo knit along.
Yeah.
But I had already done one, and this is mine. So I was not going to be upset if I didn't finish it by the end of April. So that is all my works in progress. Okay. That I'm currently working on.
My last one is this. Sorry, I have yarn coming out of everywhere. The last one I have is my baby blanket.
Growing.
This is where I was last. Oh, Jesus.
Hair
everywhere. This is where I was last podcast. I did this much.
That's a lot of knitting. That's big. That's a big project. And then on top of your socks?
Yeah, so Kim told me what to do, and I don't listen, and I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you publicly right now, I'm sorry. I know I didn't listen. I love you. Please don't get mad at me. But
you make her sound like she's like the godfather of knitting, okay? Don't give her a big
head. She told me to measure it, figure out how many more inches I need lengthwise, divide that by the amount of days that I have left, which now it's even less, and then go from there. I think I have like 10 days left. Like 10 days.
You cannot work on anything else. Put everything else in the closet. Put it out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, because her baby shower is the 22nd. I am freaking out. And then she was like, do that a day. Like, have a goal and do that a day, you know?
Yeah.
And she told me this like 2 weeks ago. Like, seriously, well, not 2 weeks ago.
This is what me and her do to get things done. Like,
I
especially
know,
when
like,
Steven gets too big.
I know you guys do that, and I just
you always are like, yeah, that's a great idea, then you don't do it.
No, I don't. So she told, like, after our last podcast, she told me to do that when I had like 24 days, something like that. And now I have 10.
Oh boy. Good luck, Heather. Good luck.
So after we're done recording, you're going to help me figure that out. Okay?
Okay. All right. We'll be right back with acquisitions and shop updates.
Okay. And we're back with acquisitions and presents and all the things. Do you want me to go first? I have 2.
Yep.
And then I can knit and you can do?
Yes, ma'am.
So I got my order from Area 51. I almost said Noght Owl Fibers while I was staring at the tag. So my first one, Nicci and I get the club every month. But a tip from us to you, if you order 2 skeins, you get free shipping. And it's coming from Canada, so it's worth it, in our opinion, to get 2 skeins. So my non-club colorway, I got watermelon speckle cupcake. And Hector thinks it's his, and it's not. It's mine.
That's really cute. I don't even think I've seen that one on her page.
She posted this yesterday on Instagram.
Okay.
It has it's a cup. Obviously, it's a cupcake, and it has a big watermelon donut stuck in the top of it. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's that. And then my club colorway, is it spoiler?
No, because it was April.
Okay, I don't know. So this is my club colorway. It's 1,000 Yellow Daisies.
From Gilmore
Girls. And this is how Max Medina proposed to Lorelai. And she sent me mini. Huh?
I'm almost thinking casting that one on my birthday because emeralds is for May, and then yellow is my favorite color. And that's what so that's how I look at that skein.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could. What are we doing for your birthday cast on this year?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet.
Well, you have
16 days?
Yeah.
I know. We'll podcast 2 days before, so I'll have a definitive answer for you on that day.
On our podcast day is when you're going to tell me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably tell you that before then. I'll figure it out by Sunday.
Okay.
So.
Now it's your show, and I'm going to knit.
So I'll first talk about my acquisitions. Sorry.
I was going to say, where'd you go?
I was recording there you go. Your camera's back. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to cut that out. So I'll start with acquisitions. I had got this from Around the Table, and I had it skeined up. This is their perennial in the living coral colorway, and it is that bright. And this will be the summer sorrel.
The summer what?
Sorrel.
What is that?
It is so the sorrel sweater is the one that Jamie from Cozy Up did. I don't know what the details are all up at the neck that come down. And it's reverse, so it's all pearl.
Mm-hmm.
And now they came out with a short sleeve version with a wider neck. So that's what I got this for.
Oh, wow.
Then, like I said before, I got the gray to do the granny square round.
Yeah.
Yep. And then that is all. Oh, yeah, that is all I purchased for myself that wasn't for anything. My husband And Son told me to go shopping for Mother's Day. They gave me money, and they watched me shop. So I got first from around the table. I got the new self-striping sock yarn.
Oh, wow.
Scheepjes, and I got it with this because I'm gonna make the Happy Scrappy sweater that I had talked about. This one here.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna be doing a knit along with that this fall. And I didn't know when I bought this. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing with it?" And I told them, and that's what they said. Then I got this new self-striping from them from Chevron. And that one is called... It doesn't tell me on here. But all of them are like zombie, like Halloween colorway names.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's Kim's fault that I got this because she showed me her socks that she knit like real fast with it. And then I got this from that also, which this was bought for me for Mother's Day, but this is going to be a sweater for Christmas for one of my cousins, and it's going to be a see-through sweater. And then from Arkansas Yarn Co., I got her Mother's Day, one of the Mother's Day sock sets. And this is, doesn't tell me the color name, but this was Aqua. The Aqua one. So that's that. And now we go into birthday presents. One of my friends spoils me a lot. Well, a couple of you guys do, but Lisa has been spoiling me every couple days with a gift.
Yeah.
She dyed me this colorway for my birthday for socks.
It's really pretty.
She just literally gave that to me right before we started podcasting today. Then one of the days she brought me these really cute stitch markers from Whimsy and Sassy. So she got me a gnome, because we all know I love gnomes, a rainbow heart, and Grumpy Bear, because he was my absolute favorite.
Those are cute.
And then she got me, I went in, when I went to buy the Scheepjes self-striping, I wanted to get the blues that I got, and then I wanted to get green, but green was all sold out. It was sold out because both of my friends had already bought it. But Lisa and Kim took all this one. She got me that. And then the last gift she got me, which I was moved beyond words and shed a little tear because she got me my very first Stephen West yarn kit.
Oh, wow.
She got me the KAL Street wool. And this is 100% wool, so I was expecting it to be like toothy and scratchy or not as significantly soft as it is. Like I can feel this next to Lori's Arkansas Yarn Co.'s Yummy Plush.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like comparable in softness. Like I couldn't believe it. So I don't know how to ever thank Lisa for how generous she was this year with my birthday with everything going on. And what a great friend she's been through all this. So, yeah, that is all my acquisitions. I have some more in the mail coming. Area 51. Leading Men, my monthly.
I haven't done my Area 51 yet or my Noght Owl Fibers.
I did both of those when Justin and JJ were like with me. They're like, get your clubs. Get your clubs. I was like, but I'm supposed to get it with Heather. And they're like, no, we're buying it this month, so get your clubs.
What was your extra skein?
There was one that she had just dyed that day. That I was like, I have to have that.
Yeah. So I feel like I want to like write up a list of the
ones that you want
that I want so that I could get those with.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like every time I go to order it, I'm searching for what I'm gonna get for my extra skein because I can't decide.
Rainbow Slinky.
Oh, yeah. I knew you were going to get that one.
I was like, I know this. I know the answer to this question.
I saw that and I was like, okay, yeah, she's going to get that one. Yeah.
That's what I got. I mean, I have pre-orders that I did back in February that I still haven't got from people.
Oh.
You know, and I'm still waiting. I did reach out to the one, and she's like, it's going to be mailed Friday. And that was last week Friday, and I still haven't received it yet. So, and that's in the States here. So, when they come, it'll be a surprise.
Yeah. Well, I know. I was telling you before we recorded, I waited for this for a month.
I mean, mail's still not back to where it was.
No, our mail is so
screwed up.
Yeah. And it's weird because where we live now, we're closer to a main branch post office than where we used to live, and our mail then was faster than it is now.
Yeah. I find it, I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere, like most of you guys know, and my mail, even if I'm mailing, let's say, a bill to here in the town, and I drop it off at our main post office for our town, it goes 2 hours down to Milwaukee, 2 hours back up here. They don't even sort it in the small towns anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, and our last segment is shop update. So I just put these up last week, and they're our large clears. So this is our newest size. So I got the camping, because I know a lot of people have started camping now with pandemic to get out of the house. I have this one. I just love this one. It makes me happy.
That's cute. I really like that one.
This is my favorite, but I know not everybody loves brown, but
I like that one.
The little knitting sheep. This is another like travel around with Route 66 and wandering.
That's cool too. Oh my gosh, I like that one. Let's do that again. I like that.
And then I got another camping style.
That's cute too. Jeez. That one, wait, the other one that you just had? That looks like the summer camp. The summer sock camp.
Yep. Yep, that's what I was saying. And then I know you're going to like this one. So don't look, Heather. But for all of those who are, if you're like me and Heather and love Animal Crossing.
Oh my god. I hate you. Oh, I want that back.
And then another one for us animal lovers. Crossing lovers.
I want that one too.
And then I have the citrus.
That's cute too. Jeez, you got a lot of really cute fabrics right now.
And then I just did 2 brand new, to me, patterns. This is the one size. This has 8 to 9 skeins in it right now. So that's the box bottom. I love this fabric. All these bags will always be in canvas. And
yeah, I think it needs to be, right?
Yeah, and then like you have extra room up here. So, and then there is 2 accordion pockets in there, and the other size for that one.
That looks like a purse.
So this one, when you pull up the drawstring in so it makes it 22 inches high.
Oh wow.
By like 20 inches wide, but then when you box it out, that's your box bottom.
That's huge.
It is. This
that's like
could be a weekend bag. This could be shove 10 projects in to go away for the week.
Yeah, right?
This could be a beach. Like I said, beach. It could be a purse. So This one is up for sale. This is the largest size. My business partner took the other. I had made 2 of each size, and she took the other one, and she's carrying like laptop, our paperwork, her, all of her purse stuff back and forth. And then this one obviously is mine, and the other one already sold before I even got it at the shop. I sent a picture to one of our friends, and they bought it right on soon. So more of those will be coming to the shop. And I'm always happy to take orders. Because
Yes.
I already have 3 orders on those ones. So that is all I have for you guys today.
Me too.
We will be back in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
The 26th.
Oh, 2 days for her birthday.
Yeah. And then we'll be back on June 2nd and June 9th. So for 3 weeks, we'll be podcasting. But our June 2nd one is a special segment.
Yeah.
That's our Scrappy. And we might have even more surprises than that one for you. I haven't even talked to Heather about it yet, so.
No, I'm just nodding along like I know what's going on.
I forgot
no
that was
idea.
the other big thing I needed to talk to you about before we started today, but that's okay. We'll talk after.
We have a couple hours now.
So, everybody have a beautiful 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Happy graduation for all those that are graduating from college and high school.
Yes, graduation season. Not here yet. We still have another 3 weeks of school.
Happy graduation, Jack, and congratulations on getting into the master program.
Happy graduation, Jack. I'm sorry I haven't talked to you. I miss you.
But yeah, we will see you back, and hopefully we can see you. Come over on ATM, around the table. Zooms. They have Sock Club. They have the t-shirt one on Fridays now, and then they have a crochet night on Thursdays and knitting on Wednesdays. So check them out.
And all of the information can be found on their website.
Yep, and I'll link their website right at the bottom of our page. So our bottom, underneath the thing.
The down bar.
There you go. I'm going to go now because I'm getting goofier by the minute.
Yeah. We will see you in 2 weeks. Happy crafting.
Happy making.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody. So earlier when I was with Heather, I forgot to do my April wrap-up. So I decided to pop back on without her because she's in the middle of doing schoolwork with her kids. Sorry. So I just wanted to quickly give you my April wrap-up like I was saying. I started April with 29 projects. I added 5. I completed only 1. And I frogged 6 projects. So the 6 that I frogged were 1 that I started since the last time, and it's not that I frogged it. I started it, and I decided it was the Nina X-Pac's pair of socks. I love the cuff. I'm not in love with the body of the sock. So I'm going to save the cuff and use it in a different pair of socks. So that one was taken back. Then my heel toe do-si-do socks that I started, I want to say 2 years ago. And I maybe had 6 rows after the cuff. But it was right when I started doing magic loop. And there's a big ladder throughout the ribbing and everything. So I decided to rip those out. And I will cast them on at a later date. I took out also my parallelogram, which we were calling lamb chop. Kim and Jack. I started that with last summer. I just wasn't in love with it. So I decided it was time to take it off because I just never really wanted to work on it. Maybe someday in the future I will start that again. I'm not really sure. Then the Forester shawl, which is a crocheted shawl that I was doing with the crochet class that started in November. I was making mine out of a Scheepjes whirl. I love the whirl. I think I'm going to use that in a boneyard shawl for Stephen West. I don't like crocheting with it. Then my glamping blanket that I started back during pandemic when it was everybody cast it on with Casa Pinka. Wasn't in love with it. So I took back my yarn. And then the Happenings wrap. I, again, wasn't in love with it. Wasn't bringing me joy. As you heard me say earlier with Heather, if it's not bringing you joy, don't do it. So I took my own advice and got rid of it. So that is my wrap up. So moving forward, I started May with 27 projects, and we're only on the 12th of the month, and I've already started 6 new items. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing what May brings. Sorry to have to do this without Heather, but I wanted to at least get this up with it because we're not going to podcast again until the 26th of the month. So happy knitting and have fun, everybody. Bye.